Look, the Giants should probably lose tonight. They're going to Minnesota. They don't play well there. Zimmerman's defense is great, maybe the best in the game, along with the Broncos, you'd have to say. And Eli is turnover prone. He's pick prone. However, Eli also gives them a chance to win, Stephen A., because he's like the anti-Alex Smith. It's not all about check down and playing it conservatively, which might make him a better quarterback in many respects. Eli's not afraid to lose.
So what are you saying?
He tries to win. So Eli's gunslinger mentality, combined with the fact that Shepard is going to, over this course of the season, is going to loosen Odell up a little bit because they're going to have to pay attention to him too, means the Giants have a shot. They should lose. They got a shot.
So basically you pick both.
I'm picking the Vikings.
All right. Thank you so much, because I don't know. I didn't know what you were doing there. I'm going with the Giants as well, okay?
Going with the Giants?
I'm sorry, I meant the Vikings. I apologize.
Freudian slip.
No, it is a Freudian slip. It is a Freudian slip because it's damn sure ain't the Giants tonight.
Big Blue, I
don't have a lot of faith in what they're going to be able to do offensively or defensively. I think that it'll be a tight game, but I think that Minnesota's too tough for them, defensively, and they're going to neutralize them. And on the defensive side of the ball, I'm just not sure. Even though the Vikings don't have Adrian Peterson being at home with Sam Bradford and Stephon Diggs hooking up, I think it'll be tight, but I think Minnesota will find a way to pull out. I think it's going to be something along the lines of 23-20.
No Vereen, no Jennings tonight either, so the Giants' running game is hurting.
Eli greater than Sam Bradford. We asked you guys to weigh in on our Twitter poll. Is the Cowboys' success a mirage? We are right down the middle. 49% said legit. 51% said mirage. The
Told
country
everyone.
split.
Cowboys are going to beat San Francisco on the road. Giants will lose to Minnesota, and I'll have to hear it from Cowboys fans. Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, and then this Packers next week, so we shall see. Oh, Des Bryant, Ezekiel Elliott, the rookie, ran for 138 yards and a touchdown, and Dak Prescott, the rookie, threw for 245 yards and 2 scores to help Dallas overcome an early 14-point deficit to beat San Francisco 24-17 on Sunday. The Cowboys are now 3-1 without Tony Romo. Ryan Clark in the house. How are we doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We are good. I want to start
when you're here.
I tell you what,
Always.
I enjoy the thrilling college football talk. You guys got me pumped up, man. Shoot, I started reliving the game.
I want you to know, because I got some number of love for you, my brother. I got number of love.
Here it comes.
I want you to know that I'm really, really happy that you find something to be happy about when it comes to college football, considering what's going on.
Whoa!
LSU. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Every time I come on,
I know y'all won this weekend.
We look good
I'm
now.
just saying,
You talking roll tide now.
Missouri.
You talking roll tide. They're going to have to see us.
Missouri?
Go Tigers.
They're going to have to see us.
Really?
Yeah, really? Okay.
Really?
By the way, when we were arguing last week, people don't want football on Thursdays, stop. We get it. Thursday, now the Friday night games, Saturday, Sunday, tonight. I love it. Love it.
I've still always been against Thursday night football. Always.
Not as a consumer.
I think
Unless you're working for
I think the NFL should be on Sundays and Mondays.
Safety-wise.
All right. All I know is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. A lot of days.
Well, Ryan, very good to have you. Can we talk about the Cowboys, gentlemen? No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I want to start with you, Stephen A. Is this solid start just a mirage?
No. Believe it or not, as much as I'm disgusted that it's the Cowboys, I'm not going to call it a mirage. I mean, listen, the fact of the matter is that let's give credit where credit is due. Des Bryant hasn't been 100% healthy. Tony Romo has been out. We understand that. We understand that Terrence Williams helped blow a game, all right, but he's made amends for it. But led by a rookie quarterback who was a 4th-round pick and a rookie running back in Ezekiel Elliott, who heard everybody like me telling them pump the brakes, perform. Don't sit there and talk about above average performance when you had a horrible first game and a subpar second game. Over the last 2 weeks, he's accumulated about 278 yards on the ground. He's been very, very impressive. When you take that into account and then you come and you look at Dallas's defense, which hasn't been porous. I mean, they have battled. I got to give respect where it's due, okay? They've shown up. They've played. They're 3-1 after 4 games. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back, offensive line. By the way, no surprise here. They are leading the league in first downs or on the ground. So they know who they are. one of the things that I religiously pointed out, and this absolutely disgusts me. I mean, I don't have any material this morning. I can't get on them the way that I normally would, because Dallas, the perpetual accident waiting to happen that they are, whatever their strength is, whatever that works for them, they'll get away from it. They're not doing that here. They know that running the football, moving the chains, engaging in ball control is their bread and butter. And that's what they're doing. And I got to give credit where it's due. Will it last? Remains to be seen.
Right.
But it doesn't
won't.
mean that the first 4 games are a mirage. I
So
can't say it's a mirage.
They're a mirage. First 4 games are a mirage. Look, last year we looked at Dallas Cowboys, at least I did coming into the season. I thought if the defense of certain guys that, had trouble off the field, that they could stay on the field, and Dallas's risks paid off in terms of investing draft picks and money in them. They could have a good enough defense where that offense looked to me like it could be amazing. They could go all the way. It didn't happen, of course. But that was because their backup quarterback couldn't tread water. They couldn't tread water with their backup quarterback. Dak Prescott is good. I mean, so they're more than treading water. I get it. But so far, they've beaten Washington. They're okay. The Bears are terrible. And the Niners, playing their second-best quarterback, by the way, are terrible. They're a combined 4-8 on the season. In their power rankings, as I said, Washington, ESPN power rankings 20th, San Francisco 30th, Bears 31st. They're playing bad teams. The rest of the way, they have the 6th hardest schedule, according to ESPN. 6th hardest schedule. Things are going to change in a hurry. Look, they have a really good offensive line, and we knew that was going to be the case. Ezekiel Elliott, the defense is not that good. Ezekiel Elliott, I'm rooting for him. Even though I'm a Giants fan, I want to see him do well. I love the fact that in college, the bigger the stakes, the better he played. Like a money player, boy, that's nothing like watching not only a good player, but a player with the chips on the line shows up. But what I've seen so far, Ryan, I got to tell you the truth, and I know he's fast on a stopwatch, right? But I haven't seen an explosive runner. I've seen a runner like before Navarro Bowman's injury, even yesterday, really wasn't getting much done. Against yes, he's on the road, but San Francisco's no great shakes. As soon as Bowman goes down, now Ezekiel Elliott gets his money. The week before, he ran a lot and ran pretty well and certainly accumulated a lot of yards. But so far, I don't see, I know he's like all-world in yards right now, I don't see a stud running back there at the moment. I just don't see it. I want to see it, but I don't see it. You couple that with the fact that Dak Prescott's not going to not throw any interceptions the rest of the year as he's done so far. He's not going to be interception-proof. Right. And the fact that Dez is banged up, and the fact they played an easy schedule, coming up's a hard one, they're a mirage. I think they're going to finish last in the division.
Well, see, here's the thing. Both of you guys are technically right in some form or fashion. I agree with everything you said, Stephen A. If you look at this team, you can't necessarily say they're a mirage because what they've done is tangible. Dak Prescott hasn't turned the ball over. And going into the future, we know he will because that's part of playing the position. Ezekiel Elliott has run well in the last 2 games. But I agree with you, too. I was waiting to see more in the open field, to see somebody that can break the big play, as we saw him do against Alabama, as you saw him do against Oregon when the chips were down. But he's still getting those yards. And it's not a mirage because it's tangible. You know, when you're out in the desert and you need some water and you see out in the you look out, you see a big pool, a pond or something, you think you're going to dive in and get wet. It's not there. This is more like fool's gold, though.
Oh,
because it's there.
I'll go with fool's gold.
Because it's there. It's tangible. We can touch it.
Like that analogy.
But as you said, though, they beat Washington. You beat Chicago. Everybody, obviously, other than Detroit, can beat them. And San Francisco, when you have a Chip Kelly-type offense, your defense will fade in the 3rd and the 4th quarters. You also lose Navarro Bowman. But what these guys have done is real. But now it gets real because you have the Bengals coming up. You have the Bengals. Then you have on the road at the Packers. You play the Eagles. So now we get an opportunity to see this true and to see it tested. I believe as the future goes, this team will be very good. I think Dak Prescott is the real deal. I believe Ezekiel Elliott will be a really good running back in this league. We know about the offensive line. Obviously, you need to get Dez Bryant healthy. But what they've done to this point is impressive. So now we have to just pump the brakes and say, let's see what they do when they play against people. There's more fool's gold coming up, though,
because the Browns is a win. The Browns is probably a win, and the Eagles is a rivalry game.
The next 3 we know, though. The next 3 we're sure about.
Let me chime in because I want to get y'all thoughts about this. This is just a belief that I have. Didn't play in the NFL. You did, so I'll defer to your expertise. Want yours, too. Here's what I'm thinking. Last year, the Dallas Cowboys were 4-12. All right? Still a top 10 running game. Year before, they were 12-4. Went to the playoffs to catch.
Yep.
It wasn't a catch, et cetera,
Right.
et cetera. They had the number 2 running back in the number 2 running game in the NFL. Where are they right now? Number 2. So what I'm saying to you is that we're looking at competition. I'm getting y'all giving me competition, and I'm not poo-pooing that. Cincinnati, Green Bay, Philadelphia
Right.
over the next 3 weeks, Pittsburgh after you go against the Browns, and Baltimore. And then a home game against Washington, which won't be easy. And then after that, Minnesota and the New York Giants. I understand. The reason why I want to show, I know it's sacrilegious for me to do this, the reason why I want to show the Dallas Cowboys respect is not because of their record. It's because of why. It's the fact that they are leaning on who they are. They have shown a propensity to run the football against anybody. And that's what they're doing.
But it
now,
may-
if,
right
they were
now-
doing
listen.
it, if they were doing it because Dak Prescott was throwing footballs all over the place at 400-yard games, that would be different. But running the football and moving the chains, to me, they can do that with that offensive line against anybody.
No, I believe that they can run the football and move the chains. We've seen that. We're not. I agree with you that the things you pointed out about this team are true. I also believe they haven't beaten good opponents. And so for me, I need to see Dak Prescott do this under pressure. I need to see him perform when it counts against a team whose defense I respect. You look at the games that they've won defensively, the things that they've done. Church gets the interception against Cousins in the end zone. Morris Claiborne comes
Morris
up with
Claiborne deserved a game ball
Right.
yesterday practically.
Morris
Almost
Claiborne, and the game ball he gets, though I love him, LSU guy, very happy. After they give it to him, he should walk to San Francisco and hand it to Blaine Gabbert.
Right.
Because you don't throw the ball before the sticks on 4th down and allow me to hit. When Torrey Smith hasn't beaten the inside, you lead him and allow him to go get the ball. Now, Morris has played very well.
I don't think he meant the throw where he threw. The throw went.
Right, but what I'm saying is, this team has played well until this point. So I can't say necessarily they haven't done the things for us to believe in who they have. But it's about who you play and can you beat who you play.
Real
and we
quick,
will see that the next 3 weeks.
Real quick, I think what you point out that they're number 2 in rushing no matter what happens indicates that unless Ezekiel Elliott turns out to be a great running back, if he's just pretty good, they made a mistake in drafting him. Because no matter who they've put back there, they're number 2 in yards that you gain. What do you need Ezekiel Elliott there for when you're drafting up high? You go get a defensive impact player since that's where you're hurting.
And I'm saying I don't know if this is the week to say that after the last 2 weeks that he's had.
He's right.
Combined with the fact that if you got a 3-headed monster in him, Alfred Morris, when Darren McFadden comes back, if your signature is running behind that offensive line, then